the next 24 hours from now. But you know you're gonna be thinking about something. Oh, gee. You started this here, girl. I mean, I ain't with you. And I ain't just talking about after you changed me. You started this here from the beginning to not have no ending. God dog it. And how you not know that? That's what I'm saying. They really did a number on you, baby. They did a number on you, but you starting to wake up. You at least you're trying. You're trying, baby. You're trying. I give you that much. You're trying. It's hard, baby. It's hard. You live with a whole bunch of motherfuckers lying, but you're trying. And as long as you're trying, you'll never fail. As long as you're trying, you just can't give up. You can't be lying. Why you trying? That's why you say that you always 100. All right. He that bill. So there's something with that shit. See, we know you. We know you're 100. So all you gotta know is what your percentage. Because your percentage is your sense. See, because when you think of you being 100, and then the mind that matters that you're a part of that matters is the percentage. So that with that percentage, with you being 100, that means that you're thinking all the time. So you're thinking with the numbers. 0, 1. People lie, numbers don't. The beginning with no ending, and you being one of the ones. And what you should be thinking, and when should you be thinking? You should be thanking the Creator for being able to think at all. So therefore, you be thinking that you'll never know it all. But every day is a learning experience from the all within us all at the same time. So the divine mind is always thinking when you ain't thinking 24/7. That's all the time. Come on now. That's why I can't sleep. Because the mind never rests, baby. Because somebody always got to be thinking out of a situation that they have. That's why the mind never rests. And there will another one. And you can't make it. You gotta laugh, keep them crying. Gotta laugh, keep them crying. I know a lot of times I be saying, can I just slow it down just to make it chill out and then I get some sleep? And then the creator would then be say, motherfucker, what you want to be stupid? No, I don't. I'm good. I'm back in reality. Whatever it needs some sleep, it'll break it down and go through what it do. Just like I told you. If you lay up there and try to hold your breath, it is what it is in you. It's gonna steal the breath for you. Or you're gonna go unconscious. And then the mind that matters still gonna be mattering in you while you're unconscious because it's still gonna be working for you while your heart still beating. See what I'm saying? So you still gonna be breathing just a little bit. Unless you what? Hook up. Get that kanaka. Get that kanaka on your way down after passing out. Might be time for you to check out of the body form. You see what I'm saying? And what that have been? That have been your cause and effect because you did some stupid shit and your clumsy ass hit your head. Shit happens. But I can tell anybody. I'm a prime example, baby. Shit happens. But it's crazy how I had already talked to a dude in a wheelchair before I got in a wheelchair and had told him when he was in a wheelchair, I could never live in a motherfucking wheelchair. And talked about all these things that I'm dealing with right now. Ain't that crazy? That's some crazy shit. That's some crazy shit. And again, too, You gotta live there and put all that there together to realize this puzzle. Because everybody got a piece of it. You see what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing. But we just gotta realize it's the way to think. It ain't no game. But them bitches labeled as a race of people, that's what they fucked us up. That's what they fucked us up. That's called mind on manipulation. They manipulate the fuck out of our mind because they program us from little children all the way to adults. That's why it's so hard to let go of what you was taught. Because you was taught that shit young. But shit, as I went through all the shit that I went through, G, shit. When them bitches told me I was HIV positive and I wasn't, and I was still believing them bitches, man, I was cool for real. For real, real. I'm like, I ain't learned none of the lessons that I learned when I tried to transition myself because I didn't transition because it wasn't time. So therefore, it is what it is. I wasn't in my right state of mind. So that's why that didn't matter. That's why I ain't go no fucking way. Because I matter. I'm still here to matter. But anyway, so with that being said, they broke me down when they told me I was HIV positive. After that bill, I should have got the fuck out of the hospital. But my stupid ass gonna listen to them about bowel destruction surgery, and I wasn't feeling none of the effects that them bitches saying they was doing from X-rays that they had then got. That's what they was seeing, and it was an emergency, and they had to do this shit. And I actually was going with these bitches. But when them bitches lived there and told me they're not gonna be liable if I expire or have any complications during this procedure, I was like, something's not right about how they saying this shit. So I'm like, okay, yeah, y'all right. I'm like, shit, hurry up, y'all, I'm about to croak, and y'all instead of talking about this paper, you need to sign. Fuck, let me sign this shit so y'all can get to work. So that's what I was doing. Gee, I was trying to hurry him sign the fucking paper. So I'm trying to grab the fucking paper instead of handing the paper to another motherfucker while saying this shit. So then I started reaching for that bitch, and then I started crying because shit, I felt like that motherfucking cat in the room full of rocking chairs, and sooner or later that one of them rockers was gonna get that tail. I ain't lying. Gee, I like talking about it because it makes me strong because I'm trying my best not to cry. Boy, it's hard not to cry when I talk about that shit, man. Shit. Cause just imagine, cause I was cheap. I ain't afraid of dying anymore. But just imagine, I was there. These people were getting ready to kill the Johnster. The Johnster had one foot on the banana peel, the other foot in the graveyard. I'm bitches getting ready to cancel my motherfucking ticket. And I knew it too. And they made sure that I knew too. They said, is it gonna be my last time signing on a piece of paper? And then motherfucker said, we just let you know that this paper that you signed is not gonna leave us liable if you have any complications. You expired in this procedure. And then they gave to the other lady and she said it. And I'll cry my head off. And I was so delusional to the point where I could have stopped this shit. I could no, couldn't even stop the shit. Cause I like I said again, I'm in death because I'm mentally fucked up from the bitches already telling me I was HIV positive and I wasn't that death. And I already knew that they had to throw the nurses under the bus. And all I was thinking about was, woo, I had a class action lawsuit on these bitches. And next thing you know, these bitches killing me to get rid of the class action lawsuit. And didn't know how to get out of that pickle that I was in because I was already on the operating table. See what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't start ringing the bell on that one because it fucked up. So like I said again, when I came back out of that death, whoo, I was fresh, new, like a straight up battery, boy. I was ready to get rock and roll because I was on fire. Because, whoo, first of all, I came back so happy because I was going to be able to explain how we were profoundly created in between a caterpillar and a butterfly. The ugliest thing crawling into a tree, going the cocoon and coming out the most beautiful thing. Just the, that shit hurt. But anyway, this them bitches welcomed me back with all that sarcasm, knowing that they were mad that I was back, G, because I was back with vengeance, boy. Because I was getting ready to tear their ass up. because I knew what all I had to went through. So I was like, boy, I can't wait to talk to the administrator Monday. Oh yeah, shit. If you told me you can go home right now on this Sunday night at that, because the emergency surgery was that motherfucker Saturday morning, Sunday morning, getting out of surgery at about 3 o'clock in that evening. Shit, I was out that bad boy. And I was ready that Monday morning to tell everything that happened to me with the bitches from the doctor telling me I was HIV positive and I wasn't, and him saying that the reason why he came to that conclusion was that they were short staffed with the nurses. So he told the nurses on the bus, he said that they were the ones that fucked up the paperwork. I said, wow. I said, well, doc, and I got all that on tape, G. I got all that on tape. I got all that on tape. I got it on tape. All they don't have on tape is them bitches talking about they liable for a fight fire and ooh. And then, like I said again, after I left there, Dave got the call with Dave and everything, and I realized exactly what they were getting ready to do. They were getting ready to kill my ass. They were getting ready to cancel my ass. I was going to die within the sleep or waking up that next morning to talk to them people on that Monday. Yeah, they were going to get rid of me that Sunday. But I ended up going home on that Sunday. Even after surgery, I hadn't even been in recovery. Shit. So they was expecting me probably to die at home. But they were trying to get rid of me. They were trying to get rid of me. I'm trying to tell you, they were trying to get rid of me. Yeah. So like I said again, I done been through enough to know that I ain't never know it all. But I know the all that's in it all. Yes, I do. I know that love, boy. That love loved me, boy, to give me life back to be me and it be me. That's why I told you. I got a lad to keep him crying, G. Because I don't got nobody really to share with but you, mama, Amber, Dante, and the little baby. She be tripping with me, huh? And yeah, she just think I'm just funny. But it is what it is. I just want you to realize for yourself. And once you all the way in, this world gonna shift so fucking fast. People gonna be like, oh, I got their head spin. Motherfucking men, them so-called men, they don't already know where they stand at nowhere. So they gonna go on off into the sunset and they gonna have their own shit somewhere. But they ain't gonna be around us. Letting you know that now. They ain't gonna be around us because the low vibration ain't have nowhere in our whole little situation that we're gonna be going through. Because we're gonna be dealing with just the truth and shit that makes sense. That's gonna be the change. So you're gonna start realizing the sense that's in you in order for you to be alive. That ain't no game. That's why you're supposed to make sense out of living life. That's the truth. But it's in you better than it is in me. Ah, see, I thought I could get away with it. I thought I could get away with it, boy. Did you hear, G? Did you hear that ding 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 dong? I said you got it in you stronger than it is in me. But it's the same. But it's the same. Huh? See, because I don't know, it seems like anytime I say something of any type of significance at a certain point in time, they'll go ding. And I said to myself just then, I'm gonna slip this one past. And I did, and it went ding. And then when I be trying to say stuff, to see it go ding, it don't go ding. Cause it do just like I told you how the matter do, how the atom do. You feel me? What I told you, see, the naked eye look at that son bitch, that son bitch still as a motherfucker. But when the computer put it in the other light that you can't see in that light, but the computer is that light, but your eye is not seeing the computer is seeing it. Only reason why you seeing it dance is because you're looking through the light from the computer. See what I'm saying? Because whenever you look at it with just your naked eye, it don't move. It don't move. It knows you. But the other lights it move, make all different type of forms, emotions, and smooth. Yeah, it's phenomenal. It's fascinating, and that's when everything changed, and they stopped talking about that God shit like they used to. But you remember how much they started talking more about on inertia, and all that there. because the scientists went deep into the unknown to realize you ain't gonna know it all. Because those particles showed you it is more than what you thought it was and believed it was, because it is all it is in you to be what you know it is to be, because you couldn't create the reality that you seen without it being in you already. Hello. I told G, I went where everybody trying to go. I went there. You feel me? I ain't want to come back to this shit. I was at peace there. Because I was the win for sure. Then, shit, everybody would breathe me in and out until I was back into the body form. And like I said again, I was happy because I was going to be able to spread between that butterfly and caterpillar. But shit, after that, yeah, shit, all right. So right now, you the only reason. My little baby the only reason. My little grandbaby the only reason. Mama and Amber the only reason. Hey, I'm really, and Troy, my immediate circle, and your daughter. You feel me? And whatever man that come in there, because he gonna be a part of it. You got me? So like I said again, everybody is that hard. And everybody else that get it. Because I can't, like you say, I can't make them. Because I would love for Johnny and Boober to get it, but they got it. But guess what? They don't want to admit it. You see? Because it's gonna hold them responsible for all the bullshit they doing. Hello. Gee, once you tap back in, you're gonna realize how much you are really responsible for not just what you're doing, but what you're thinking about doing. And I know it makes sense to you because it's already in you already. Shit. So it ain't hard for you to pick up on what's already in you already. Shit. Because it's the shit that they was scared that you was gonna what? Get what back? What? That's it with. See, look, see how they did the late on you that time? Doom, doom. Yeah, because like I say again, G, because you in this day knowing what you're doing. You being responsible. See? So I told you everything's gonna be different to you now. I'm trying to tell you. What I mean by different, you're gonna be feeling like, why am I analyzing? You got to analyze the shit. Got to. Because some of the shit gonna be fake. And you gotta know what's what. And you gotta know what's part of you to realize that everything is a part of you. But some of it ain't telling the truth to you. That's bad for us. A lie ain't got no place within the truth. Because the truth in you is what you're supposed to make sense out of this place. That's a part of you. And funky fuckers been there and fucked us all up. And I told you, that's why I say that you should know better than anybody else, the female. Because when you sit there and realize that them bitches gonna live there and say that this some bitch that disappeared there ain't nobody never talked to, went in the motherfucking man and made the motherfucking woman from fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. If y'all want to tell the truth, y'all should have said that woman made y'all first and then made the lie. You see? But y'all gonna live there and say the lie, hardcore lie too, oh gay lie. And then come to find out King James killed his motherfucking mom and his gay bitch ass cuz how much he ain't like women. Motherfucker. And then y'all, I mean, most women cherish and loving oh Jesus more than they love the motherfucking man that's paying the bill. God damn it. Fucking throw it off ass bullshit. Y'all kind of late on that, but it ain't no lie. It ain't no lie. Shit. Most of your religious ass people are the worst fucking people in the world, man. Shit. And that's why I tell people right there you should know it's some bullshit. Because why is the most loving people don't eat meat? Why is the most loving people hurt people like outside? You see? Why is the most loving people like engaging with other people? Nah, they want to stay away from everybody. That's why you can't find good people no more. Because most of them what? Inside. And there you go, you inside too. So how the truth gonna mix up, especially if the internet is stopping you? See what I'm saying? Yeah, boy, they don't want to connect to the essence to being alive. That ain't no game. That's that love that's loving you from inside out. The truth. The creator within the creation. Raw creativity, baby girl. Couldn't create the reality without it. I'm just saying. Told you, if I wouldn't have went through what I done went through to know what I know, I probably still in that make believe la la land, make believe, understand faith and hope. Oh, but no, I know that we're responsible for our actions, babe. And if you don't know the reason why you're doing the shit that you're doing, you ain't nothing but some puppet for the Lord. Because even as a child, naturally you're supposed to be knowing what you're doing. Because you're gonna feel a certain type of way when you do certain type of shit. But like I said again, the truth is the truth, and it is what it is. If a kid been twisted and was never showed to know what love really is, oh man, that can be a bad adult right there. That can be a bad adult. See, you lived in love and you felt love. You see what I'm saying? And then you had a couple of deep lights. But the truth is the truth. The love is in you to know what love is. That's why love is the light in you that's never on. It's never off. It's never off. It's always on. It's just that you off if you don't know what's on in you already. Just waiting on you. That's why I say all the time, don't no candle lose its flame by lighting another. Unless that funky fucker that you light up his flame or her flame blow yours out. And that's some fucked up stuff. And we got people like that. That's some vampires that you work with. They steady trying to steal that light of that love that's in you, trying to make you mad and shit. That's why you gotta always know your love, and the light of your love is always on. And you ain't allowing them bitches to turn that bitch off while you what getting down with they sneaky asses. You already know they ain't thinking, especially when they plotting on you. They definitely not thinking, because all they really doing is plotting on themselves for not telling the truth to you. Shit. Oh, it's gonna be good when you get it. Because when you get it, you know you got it. Already. And gee, what I did was I laid up there and went and tried to time them things and them things don't go on time. I thought I can time that shit. So I know they doing something on shit that I'm saying. And thinking. I try to time them thing dongs that them bitch be doing. But I can't time them because when I be trying to say something that's phenomenal for them to live then go ding dong, they don't. And then like I was just explaining how with the Adams thing. But anyway, so I try to time it, but I can't time it because it is what it is. So like you said, you're always trying to find out more. Always trying to find out more. Hmm? Nah, nah. See how quick the commercials come on? Oh, okay. Because he's serious though. That's the truth you're talking about. The legal drug dealer is the doctors now. And the hardcore drug that's being made now is not like crack rock no more. But that crazy bitch came by me with that crack rock shit the other day though. But the other night. That shit was crazy. That's so crazy. That bitch. All I know, G, was she was on the street, and I looked over there and saw her in the street, and then I said something to you, and next thing you know, that bitch was next to me. She teleported or something. Look, and see that don't. But anyway, she teleported or something because she was on the street when I looked, and next thing you know, she was on me. She was right there. That actually helped it. Nah, what he did was he reprogrammed his whole body. That bitch go with that line about that money. Bitch steal my identity, you bitches. Our violent people, man. Mm-mm. Yeah, we got this again. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, and he told the other dude, what? You want some? But again, G, that's what I said about the meat and about them feeling superior over us. Because I told you, they said that we were less than the dogs. They say the dogs, we ain't had no soul.